Hi everyone, Angela Bliss with Angela Bliss Art, and I am making another ornament video for a custom order, and I'm using the 3-inch disc again. And someone commented, I asked if you guys wanted to see me tape them, so we're gonna tape one of these for you. There is a seam, I don't know if I can show it or not, but there's a seam right around the edge. It's like a little seam where they put them together. And I'm just going to tape, it's like right there, and it goes all the way around it. I'm going to tape around it. Just going to try to double the size, and I just use whatever tape I have. I use this blue tape, or I have the green frog tape as well. Just using this because I have more of it right now. And I'm just going to go around this seam here. I'm going to go up. And like I said before, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. We're doing this so that we can bloom on both sides. And I am not straight by any means at all. And I'll pull it up and put it back if I need to. So right here, I'm a little short. I'll just cut a piece and add it to that in just a minute. So we have, that's what we have now. And I'm just going to lay this down in some parts so that it's grabbing. And then we're just gonna fold that in like that. That way paint doesn't get in it. Now I'm gonna take just something smooth. I'm gonna have this little tool here, and I'm just gonna roll it across the edge here so that I can get a good seal. I know the paint's not gonna go underneath it. It's just gonna glide over it. There. And I'm gonna take a piece and put it right in the middle. Like this here. And do the same thing, just kind of seal it off. There. And that's that. And then I will show you when we untape the, I'll go ahead and show the whole process. I'll untape this after we dry this. And then I will show you how to cover the painted side with the tape so that you know how to do it. So with that being said, that's that. And let's get busy painting these babies. See you then. Okay guys, I've done 2. I have 6 of these in this order. This is the first side, so we're gonna do this one. I'm gonna show you my colors. I'm using Amsterdam in yellowish green. I am using this little piggy in Hustle. It's a pigment. I'm using the Pebeo Iridescent Precious Gold. Again, just a very little bit of it. Hopefully we'll get a little shimmer. I'm going to use the white cell activator, Amsterdam Titanium White, mixed with 1 part paint, 3 parts Australian Floetrol. The other paints are mixed with the Valspar 4000 semi-gloss interior base C untinted house paint and the Josonja varnish. And I'm just going to take my PPG Multi-Pro in pastel and eggshell base and layer this ornament. We'll cover it, not layer it. This will go pretty quick. We're gonna cover the basics of covering the painted side once we're done so that we can turn it over and paint the other side. So that's gonna take a little bit of time. If you don't feel like you want to watch that and you know how to do it, then by all means, just kind of fast forward through that part. I've had some people ask for it, so we're gonna do it on this video. Hope you guys are well and getting ready for the holidays. These are beautiful. Oh my gosh, she picked some really amazing colors. I'm just gonna layer this all over the place. Like I said, no rhyme or reason. I just wanna cover the ornament. I'm going to use a little bit of gold in between the green and the pink. I mean, like, a little bit, and that's kind of thick. I might need to thin that up a little bit. I'll just blow that off the side there. And then I'm going to use this green. Hope you guys can see. I'm trying to keep my head out of the way. And I'm going to put a little bit of more pink right on top. Because who doesn't love more pink, right? And we're going to use the White Cell Activator. Use a little bit more than I normally do because it kind of rolls off quite a bit. So here we go. Blow all the spit out of my hose. Oh, pretty. That's pretty. Hope I'm speaking loud enough. I'm sorry I'm mumbling. I tend to do that sometimes when I concentrate. So, turn the volume up. I am going to bring you down to show you these three. And then when we're taping the backs or the tops, I may show you the other three that I've got going on over here on the other side. I may not show you that till the end. But anyway, this is the first three. So I'm going to bring you down and show you. And then we're going to get to taping this off once it's dry. So stay with me, guys. Okay, here are the first sides, the wet. Now I put gold in these. And I did not put gold in these. Really can't tell a difference, so I think I'm going to leave it out just because it looked like it kind of muddied on the sides. So I'll have to wait for them to dry and retape them so that the paint doesn't get on this side and redo them. Okay, everyone, so the ornament is dry, and I did not turn my heater on in my studio last night, so the paint is a little still kind of touchy around the tape, but it's ready because I've taken all the others off. So basically, I have like this little nail cuticle tool that I use. I just peel up the edges of the extra tape, the last tape that I put on, and I just kind of pull it up. Here's another piece that I added. I'm just going to pull it off very carefully. And it's okay if you get some wet paint on this because the pillow paint is thick enough that it'll be all right. Okay, so I'm going to take this. Let's get you a little piece of it and pull it up. Don't rip it off. Basically, kind of lift it up and uncrinkle where it's crinkled at. So we're just pulling it up off the ornament. Don't rip it from the side yet. Just kind of give yourself a little room. Kind of how it was when we first put it on. Get those little wrinkles out. So now it's all off the main ornament. So now we're going to take from the top. And we're going to just unsecure it. Like that. In one piece. It's done. So take the back and kind of wipe it off a little bit. Like I said, it's okay for it to have some paint on it because it's going to be okay. So now we're going to take some foil. This is how I do it. Other people do it differently, I guess. I've never seen anybody else do it. I'm using the same tool that I had. And I'm just going to kind of give me an outline so that I can see it. I'm going to cut it out. Doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to kind of cover the paint that you have on the ornament already. There. So I have this little piece of foil here. and I'm going to tape it over the top of this ornament where we've already painted. And I'm just gonna kind of put it right there on the lip, just so it doesn't go over the clear side. And this keeps most of the tape from sticking to it. I'm using just Scotch tape because it's easy to pull off the paint. And I'm going to make sure that I get it on it, but not go over into the clear part. It's just like taped to the painted side, just to kind of hold it down. And that's just what I do. And it works for me. Let me get this done and I'll be right back and show you how to seam up the paint that's already here to cover it so that we can go ahead and paint this. All right, so now I'm going to take this blue tape and cover the rest of this that's painted already. So I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm going to come just a little into the paint that's already on there. That way I can ensure that the other paint that I lay on it is going to cover and we're not gonna have a gap. And like I said, this is not gonna be perfect because the other side was kind of wobbly. So you're just gonna stick it right on the edge there of the other painted surface. All right, so I'm gonna cut that off. Use that. And then I'm going to just make sure that I am attached. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna fold in. We're gonna fold in, we're gonna fold in, and then we're just gonna lay it down like we did before. It's covered. We're gonna take this piece and put it right here. And I'm gonna take my little tool that I had, and I'm just gonna rub it. That way I know it's in place and it's not going to seep through. See how this has more than this? It's okay. It's all right. You're gonna be fine. Don't stress out about that. All right, so I'm gonna do the other 5 and I'll be back to show you us painting the other side. So stay tuned. Okay, everyone, this is the last one. It's gonna go really fast because you have pretty much seen the complete process. I've already done the other 5 and they look pretty good. And then we will show you the finished result after we do this. This will be really quick.